And we're discussing, of course, that big bilateral meeting that has taken place between Prime Minister Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping. In fact, those pictures coming in ahead of the dinner and the family photo that took place where the Prime Minister was greeted by Xi Jinping over there in Tianjin. What really are the implications of this? Statements coming in from both India and China following that bilateral meeting. To analyze that, we have with us Ashok Kantha, who's a former ambassador of India to China. Thank you so much, Mr. Kantha, for joining us. First up, let me begin by asking you, how do you view the bilateral meeting between the Prime Minister as well as the Chinese President on the sidelines of SCO? What are the most significant takeaways from India's perspective in your view, sir?
Well, clearly it was a substantive meeting, which we understand lasted for more than an hour. There are no signals coming from our statement which indicate that we would like to accelerate the process of rebuilding of relations between India and China, which commenced when Prime Minister met with President Xi in Kazan in October last year. There is a reference to India and China being developmental partners rather than rivals, something which we had not seen for some time. There is also, this statement made by Prime Minister that we should not look at relations through prism of third countries. There is reaffirmation of certain, agreements reached when a National Security Advisor met with Foreign Minister Wang Yi a short time ago in New Delhi in their capacity as special representatives on boundary question. And on developmental issue, there is this interesting formulation that we need to look at trade and investment ties and reduction of trade deficit proceeding from overall relations from a strategic perspective. On the whole, I get the impression that a dual-track approach is being maintained. While we would like to see further progress on border-related issues, we are also prepared to impart greater momentum to people-centric contacts as also economic engagement with China.
Right.
And one important thing which I would like to highlight, reference in the MEA statement to a separate meeting Prime Minister had with Tsai Chi. Now, Tsai Chi is like Chief of Staff of